In 1971, Dubai was nothing more than a small fishing village with few scattered buildings. Today, Dubai is one of the most iconic cities in the world, home of the world's largest building, the Burj Khalifa, and many beautiful man-made beaches. Dubai is the most popular tourist destination in the UAE and is known as one of the most luxurious shopping destinations on the planet. There's a lot to love about Dubai, but beneath the veneer of glamour and glitz lies many dark secrets and laws that some people have had to find out the hard way. The truth about Dubai's rapid growth and the very reason it stands in all its glory is thanks to 50% of its population being workers from South Asian countries such as Pakistan, India, and Bangladesh. These workers are drawn to careers in Dubai based on the promise of high pay and opportunities to build a better life. But in reality, the outlook for them is bleak. These expat laborers endure terrible working conditions with temperatures up to 122 degrees Fahrenheit and 14-hour days with no legal rights to take any breaks. On finishing a day's grueling work, this South Asia workforce resides in low-quality housing complexes, whilst the upper class live in almost unheard-of luxury. And in fact, these South Asian expats are paid so little that they cannot even afford to fly back to their home countries. Some of the expat workforces even have their passports confiscated from them immediately after accepting a job in Dubai. For those workers, there is no way home. Dubai can boast some of the lowest crime statistics globally, a fantastic selling point for tourism. Many don't realize that this statistically directly reflects Dubai's extremely harsh penalties for minor and sometimes accidental crimes. For example, you'll be arrested for so much as appearing tipsy in public, even if you're on your way home from an alcohol-licensed venue. A grain of marijuana found wedged into the tread of your shoe could also be an arrestable offense. Even some painkillers that might be perfectly legal in your native country could get you thrown in jail. What makes this worse is that many rumors of corruption and racism surrounding Dubai's legal system and authorities. If you cross the wrong person or accidentally cut someone off in traffic, you could end up in a world of trouble and end up eating prison food for the next 25 years. On the brighter side, Dubai is a beautiful city full of unique attractions like the Dubai Fountains, Miracle Gardens, the Palm, Dubai Frame, etc. However, should you want to share a loving moment with your partner whilst visiting one of these romantic locations, you could find yourself spending a night in a jail cell. So much as a peck on the cheek in the back of a taxi has been documented to be a jail-worthy offense. You would also be wise not to curse in public, as even accidental use of a curse word or the Lord's name in vain is deemed a crime. And it would help if you did not fall asleep on public transport, as it is also a punishable offense in Dubai. So if you do plan to visit, make sure you drink lots of coffee and stay awake. Check the soles of your shoes, watch your P's and Q's, and do not go anywhere near your partner in public. Dubai is a country that is strict on public displays of affection and sex outside of marriage. So naturally, you would think that prostitution would be outlawed and carry severe punishment. You would be wrong. Many clubs and hotels in Dubai allow sex workers to operate within their establishments. Some owners even offer women as gifts to high-paying customers. Prostitution is far from outlawed. It is encouraged in some establishments. The dark truth here is that prostitution is one of Dubai's most famous secret tourist attractions, and that will undoubtedly not be advertised. Dubai is a hotbed for luxurious shopping and is one of the main highlights for many tourists visiting the city. Word to the wise, stay away from any finance agreements because going into debt can be a one-way ticket to jail. Many very wealthy property developers have abandoned their building sites in supercars to escape possible imprisonment for this very reason. If you don't believe it, there is a supercar graveyard to prove it, and many unfinished buildings that may never be completed. Dubai is a Middle Eastern city. However, its population consists of 83% immigrants. You might assume that this cultural diversity might mean racism would be a non-issue. The dark truth is that there is a clear divide between the expat workforce and locals. The lower-class workforce can only earn low salaries and travel on separate lower-quality transport lines. The divide between rich and poor is well hidden by the bright, dazzling lights of Dubai. But if you look hard enough, you will see. Much of what you have learned from this video are facts they don't want you to know, as tourism is such a significant contributing factor to Dubai's sustainability. One of the main reasons this information doesn't leak out often is due to the government control of media. Despite the Freedom of Speech Act written in their constitution, journalists have been thrown in jail for publishing stories that upset the ruling families. Property investors love to visit Dubai to purchase real estate, but often live elsewhere. This is likely due to high humidity and dust pollution levels and unbearable heat during the summer months. Because of this trend, many of Dubai's properties are left vacant, and there are rumors that by 2050 some of Dubai could be underwater, and by 2070, if climate change doesn't improve, the entire city of Dubai could become a ghost town. So please make the most of it while it's still here. With all things considered, there are still many reasons why Dubai is a desirable destination. It's a high-tech, futuristic city with so many cutting-edge facilities, some of which are so extravagant and cannot be found anywhere else in the world. Dubai is a beautiful city and home to incredible restaurants, festivals, and shopping venues. With that said, it's essential to know what to expect from Dubai. It's a commercial city with a Western style, with wildly elaborate tourist attractions, and can be much fun if you behave yourself. Many believe it does not reflect the UAE's local culture and that you would need to venture out of Dubai to find it. We'd love to hear your Dubai stories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribed with the bell notifications on for more dark side secrets that they don't want you to know. Leave a comment to recommend another city for us to look at in the next one.